Okay, there's a bunch of action bottom. Okay, so let me replay this actually. Now, you see, like, we're gonna look at the minimap only. Okay, this is like to practice the map awareness. So, put the camera here, we're only looking at the minimap. Now,
Okay.
we see Void Spirits farming some camp here. Miranda's farming top. Your whole team, everyone except SF, is trying to get a bottom. Monkey shows up bottom. Everybody's pinging him. They start running. SF starts TPing. Bristleback's here though. Now, what do you expect is going to happen in the next, 20 seconds or so?
My team's going to kill Monkey.
Well,
Nothing
they're going for him. Okay. Okay, what do you think the enemy team is going to do?
TP to their tier 1 bottom?
Exactly,
Maybe.
right? Yeah, even if it's maybe not the right play, because maybe Monkey's dead regardless. Well, it's kind of hard to tell without looking at the specifics, which you can do also. But, like, they see this happening. This is their highest net worth hero, highest level 0 deaths. Like, of course they're going to try to help him, right? So, yes, they will TP bottom. So, in about 20 seconds, probably the whole enemy team is going to be bottom, right? You can expect that from now. Obviously, it's a lot easier in the replay like this because we can pause, talk about it, think about it, right? In the game, you have like, just 5 seconds to realize this. But you could know this from just seeing this on a minimap, right? So what do you think you should do if the whole enemy team is bottom?
Pressure top.
Top or
Mid.
Mid, right?
Yeah.
Even better, because the tier 1 is already gone here, and there's still tier 1 mid, which is way more valuable. So, I would go right now, I would skip maybe this camp, maybe go for this one, or even straight for this one, and then already go for mid. Right? The quicker you realize this, the more you can take advantage of this opportunity. Yeah, in fact, I think you could just run straight to mid. You actually don't have to take any camps on the way. This, by the way, a key point, because you gotta... When you have opportunities like this, you need to forget about the camps, actually. Right? Because the camps will always be there later. Right? Like, let's say the action happens bottom, they will go back to mid to defend, blah, blah, then you go for the camps. But if you have...
This is one mistake I'm making a lot. I miss the opportunity to push when I have it.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm not able to do anything right now because I only have my farming item. And I still need Manta or Sanjin Yasha or anything like that to fight. That's why I'm only focused on my farm, and that's why I'm missing these opportunities. I think that I need to get that out.
Well, the thing is, it's not fighting though, right? The only reason you're doing this is because the enemy team will be busy and you're not gonna have to fight anybody.
Yeah.
Like
I understand that. Still, I miss these opportunities.
Yeah. The way to think about it is, it's kind of like, you sacrifice short-term gain for more long-term gain. In the short term, right, you will get more farm by just getting the camps. But in the long term, doing this will actually give you more farm because you will buy more space for yourself, right? You're decreasing the chance that the enemy team can get together and get shit done. Because also, what do you think is gonna happen if they do all TP here and the fight breaks out and then the enemy team actually turns it around and kills your team right here?
Yeah, and then they will push tier 2.
Exactly. Right, and then if you're just hitting camps in the meantime, like your map is closing, right? It's getting smaller, your space. But if the whole time you were also pushing mid, by the time they even start going for this tower, like you've already taken their tower. And then you gotta pressure tier 2. And then they're like, oh shit, well, okay, we wanna push, but actually Jug has taken our tier 2 already. Let's send somebody back. Blah, blah. And then you're actually indirectly defending as well. Which is all the more relevant, as we get to the, if it was not about the tier 2, but if it was about the tier 3, then it's even more important, right?
Yeah.
And the reason I'm saying this all before seeing what happens, because again, it's important to look at the things that lead up to this moment. It's very easy to like have the moment happen already, then I'm like, oh yeah, you should have done this, right? But that doesn't help you recognize like what to look for to see this, right? So yeah, maybe it's just a free monkey kill and nobody TPs, and it's not actually the case here. But the what matters is that these are the things to look out for, right? Because yeah, if nobody TPs, then and you ran mid, okay, like
I just
run
go back.
Yeah, it's no big deal. But if they do all go there, then it's a very big deal that you take this opportunity.
Yeah, that means if I see my team collapsing on their position 1, I can always consider pushing a tower.
Yeah, it's not even, it's simpler than that. Like fuck their position 1 if it's, or what position is. Just if you see your team whole gathering like somewhere across the river, you can assume that the enemy team is gonna gather there as well.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, in this case nothing happens. Yeah.
Yeah, actually no one TP'd to help Monkey, right?
Yeah, this is a play that like Shaman is baiting you in. So yeah, you said you were afraid of doing this because it's not your time to fight, but then what you're doing now is actually a hell of a lot more risky, right? Because
yeah, I know that the Shadow Shaman was
you're gathering with your team right in the center of the map for like some potential fight without vision. Like this is way more spooky. So now you should be making a beeline towards bottom.
In my defense, they just moved towards me.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, then you respond by going bottom, which you are doing, which is nice. They feed mid. Okay, who cares? Oh, Quicksilver. Yeah, that's such a nice drop. Yeah, you move towards bottom. You see the monkey coming on the ward. So once again, you can't really just farm right in front of him. So go cut some waves right behind them.
Yeah.
Eliminate that bad matchup. And you have a ward, right? You can play around this, right? The only way you possibly die is like some Fissure from the fog into Arrow into Remnant, like some kind of chain stun, right?
I was also not sure if the Void Spirit already has his silence.
Fair enough.
That's why I was kind of afraid, because the timing could be doable, like
still
19 minutes.
Where do you think Void Spirit wants to play if he does have the Orchid? Do you think he's gonna get the Orchid and then go farm jungle? No, right? He's gonna...
Not really. He's gonna play mid and probably...
in your jungle.
He should be playing bottom, mid and bottom, and the monkey should be playing top, right? That's like how I would play when I'm position 1.
No, I mean, if I'm this Void Spirit and I have Orchid, I want to kill some people with it, right? So I'm gonna group with the team and I'm just gonna... anywhere on the enemy half of the map, basically, right?
Okay.
If it's top or bottom, whatever, just on the enemy half of the map. So if
wouldn't you try to find the Juggernaut when you have Orchid?
That's like the... well, it's the most difficult kill, right? Because if he just presses spin before I can silence, he's out. I would try to find the supports because I can solo them reliably. Maybe the Shadow Fiend. Alright, he's pretty squishy. I'll go with the team. Yeah. The point is, like, I want to be on the enemy half of the map so that if we get a kill, I can also pressure some objective with it. If I kill my Jugger, like, on this camp next to my base, like, so what? I don't get anything out of that, right? Like, nobody... like, why would you run around your own jungle when you have an aggressive item? Yeah. It doesn't make sense. So, that's what I'm trying to say is, farming here is safer for you than farming here.
I get you. And kind of understand what you're saying. Still, I need to be less of a coward to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like the first few times you try to like do this more aggressively, like you might feed a little bit, but as you get used to it, you know, you'll recognize the opportunities better as well. You cut his tree actually, but no detection. Feels bad, man. Yeah. And now what happened? You guys went on monkey. Now it's not here. It's closer to the tower. So obviously rainbow TPs, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're part of the action, so you're not able to split push. But still, time to run mid, right? Definitely don't want any part of this.
Even though we have Ravage?
Okay, is this your timing to fight? Battlefury Yasha and
Not
100
really,
of Sanj?
but if they just wanna come to our high ground, I have Omni and he has Ravage. Why not just kill 2 people and leave? No.
Okay, what is the point of killing 2 people?
I mean, maybe my team can take the bottom tier one afterwards.
Okay, yes, to go for kills is with the reason to get an objective afterwards, right? We talked about this. Okay, but
yeah, that's for sure. But do we just, if we have these 2 huge teamfight ultimates, do we just leave when they
okay,
ground
what is the, let's say, what is the best case scenario? You, like, they run up here, you kill them, right? All 3 of these guys. It's Mirana, Void Spirit, and Monkey. Like, imagine they're like super stacked, like they're fucking vacuumed. They get ravaged, the Omnistash, cleaving everybody, boom, instant triple kill. Okay, and then what?
Then go bottom tier 1.
Okay, and then Bristle TPs. And are you gonna get the tower?
Can a Bristle defend at solo?
Okay, Bristle plus Shaker. I mean, Shaker's also not part of this.
They already TP'd.
Yeah,
The TPs would take so long.
I mean, but you're fighting here, right? They will TP as you're killing the other guys. They will get there in time. It's a full HP tower with Glyph, with Bristle and Shaker. There's no way you push into that when you've just used all your ults. And the key thing is Shadow Fiend is dead. That's the problem. So, and we're talking best case scenario, right? Where you get a triple kill, which I really don't see that happening, right? They have to be pretty stupid for that to happen.
I don't believe it's happening.
Yeah. So my point is, like, even in the absolute best case scenario, you're not getting a tower out of this fight. Why? Because it's not your timing and your mid hero is dead. Right?
Right.
Using Ravage while a core hero is dead is just stupid. Doesn't make sense. It's like Void, chronoing while the mid is dead. It's always gonna be a bad idea.
Yeah, I think he will still do it. Pretty sure he's going to Ravage here. I was prepared for that.
Okay, let's see. They're running under the ward. They are actually stacking up pretty hard. Yeah, which is funny. Okay, nice. So it's almost like we said in the best case scenario. They're not 3 of them, just 2 of them super stacked up. Okay, so it pays off. The thing is, like, again, like, this is not gonna happen if the enemies like have a clue of what they're doing, right? Because running up the stairs, 2 people stacked up with everybody missing without vision.
That's what I meant. I felt like we need to punish that if they come, because we had vision.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like so easy for them to not allow this to happen, right? Like, all it takes is this guy astral stepping forward, Orchid on the tide, and then you guys are fucked, right? Or this guy using Boundless Strike on the tide, right? This guy not leaping right next to the tide. Like, they have so many items and spells ready and they just cast nothing. Alright, it's... The only reason it worked out is because they misplayed. Like, Tide didn't even actually blink, right? They didn't catch him off guard, they blinked on top of him. So it's not a play that you can really count on, is my point.
Yeah. So if my enemies are better, this would never happen.
Yeah. And then Bristle, instead of just defending this tower and you cannot do anything to the Bristle 1v1, he also just dies top. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like, he stays top instead of...
Yeah,
back.
Gotcha.
So I guess another way to summarize it, like, this is a huge risk that you're taking, and just because it pays off in this game doesn't mean that it's a good idea, because it's not reliable, right? In the other game, if they play better, you're the guys who die here instead of them, right? And then...
Okay, so the correct play, if my mid is dead, is to just leave.
Yeah, don't go for anything aggressive, yeah. At least wait for item. Until you have some items where you can guarantee that you can get shit done. Without counting on teammates, yeah. Okay. This is another interesting moment. Shadow Fiend's bottom. showing the wave. You're running at Samarana. What do you see mid?
Action.
Yeah, so chances are everybody's gonna be mid, right? So if everybody's mid from the enemy team, where do you want to be?
I want to farm somewhere, but not on the same side as my SF. It's like we're sharing farm.
Okay,
We're sharing space. Why would we?
why? What did we say earlier about the situation where they jumped the monkey here, right? And you were here, and we said you should be pushing mid.
That whenever that happens, I have the opportunity to push.
Exactly. So do you see any similarities with this situation?
Yeah, I do. Now I do. Now that we
Yes.
talked about it.
Yes, they're all gathering mid, so that's potentially a free tier 2 tower bottom. And if Shadow Fiend's here, all the better, right? Because he's also gonna hit it. Except he doesn't go for it. He's running mid to the fight. And then you TP out.
Yeah, that looks very stupid now.
Right? And then this lane is just empty while they're 5 mid.
Yeah.
There's no way to punish him. If they, as they get these kills, if they decide to go for this tier 2 now, for your tier 2 mid, and half your team is dead so you can't defend, what do you want to do? You want to trade, but you TP to your half of the map, so you're not in position to trade anything. Alright, and it looks like that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, they just start hitting this. Okay, you have Glyph at least, and their push is not that strong, but they commit. You don't go for this tower because now your TP is cooldown, and by the time you even reach the tower, your tower is gonna be dead. Alright, so you run mid to get ready to defend.
Yeah, I'll still try because we have Ravage and I have Omni.
Yeah, so you run mid to try to defend.
I might have noticed in this game that this TP was stupid because I'm late for this fight, but it still kind of works out.
Yeah, but again, like, why does it work out? Because they just do some super retarded shit, like.
Yeah, but everybody in our bracket is doing some super retarded shit. So
Yeah,
does,
it's just-
so does my team.
But sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
True.
The thing is, it can all be part of your plan, is what I'm trying to say. Like, Void Spirit gets caught. Uses himself. This guy could Ravage him, but he doesn't. Now there's a Monkey ult. Doesn't use the Boundless until this guy walks out of it. He walks out of his own ulti. Void Spirit gets caught. Insta-killed. These guys are mega stacked up. They get caught and everything. How? Yeah, these guys just walk into the fissure. Into the... There's so many ways that this fight, you know, could have been not in your favor. And the thing is, like, yeah, we're watching the replays where you won. This guy still gets... But if you're doing this every game, playing like this, then it's pretty simple, right? The games where you lose are games where just the enemy team fought better, right? Like, instead of your SF catching the Void Spirit and Eul's combo, it's gonna be the Void Spirit actually jumping the SF with Orchid and killing him, right? SF gonna Eul's himself, then he gets Remnanted and he's dead. And all of a sudden it's actually a team wipe the other way, you lose the tier 2 and the game is over.
Yeah, that could happen.
I'm sure it has happened before in the games you lose, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to eliminate those losses, you need to eliminate the chance of anything like that happening. Okay. And how do you eliminate that chance? Well, going way back by just pushing bottom, because like another way to put it is if you TP back for the fight, it's like, you know, 50-50 good or bad outcome, right? If your team wins the fight, it's great, you're there, okay. If your team loses the fight, it's really bad because then you probably also die, or even if you don't die, you're not gonna be able to get any counter, trade, or whatever. Right? Whereas if you push bottom, if your team wins the fight without you, awesome. You just get some push going. If your team loses the fight without you, still, it's good because at least you're trading and you're gonna be able to defend.
Okay, bottom line, as long as I have TP off cooldown,
yeah,
I should actually rather try to push instead of TPing to a fight, because pushing the tower is more reliable than just taking the fight. Okay, I get that.
For example, only TP after you forced like an enemy to come back, let's say.
Okay, I got it.
Then you create
But
the reliable.
what if they dive, tower dive like
here?
Do I
Okay,
still not?
actually look at this. Like, if you weren't here, your team would still win the fight, right? Like, look at why your team wins the fight. Void Spirit gets insta killed, has nothing to do with you. These guys get fucking ravaged and feared, super stacked up, no BKBs, right? Even if you didn't Omni Slash them, like, were they getting out of here? No way, man. Like, SF is about to raise them, right? Shaker walked into the fucking Ravage, so he couldn't echo earlier. Alright, let's watch. I don't know what the hell Shaker was doing this whole time. Like,
He's ravaged, right?
yeah, he was ravaged, but like, why was he ravaged? Like, why is Void Spirit all the way over here? Right, it's just so many things that, you know, make no sense. Yeah, once again here you're taking like, now you're strong, now you have an advantage, so you should not be taking a safe farm anymore. Alright, look at this Bristle. You have such a net worth advantage over him that at this point, if you show up on this lane, Bristle is the one who cannot stay there. Right, and you have very good ward coverage, so you should take advantage of that fact by... Let's go back to this moment. There's two dead. You shoved all the lanes, right? All the lanes are close to their base. Instead of walking to your half of the map, you can farm their camps, right? Farm this, farm this, farm this, right? You have wards. It's safe. You could take like one or like ancients, whatever, but now just run bottom, right? Take these two camps.
Yeah.
You can see Bristle shoving the wave. You can force him back. With the +1 shaman rotation, like, you would even kill him probably.
Okay, so I just need to be more aggressive.
Yeah, I guess one way to summarize things is like, you play very like, too safe, basically, to the point where too safe, and like, at the same time it's ends up being not reliable for winning, because you're not taking, you know, things into your hands enough, right? Like, you're just hoping that your team will play the fights better and win the fights, and that's how you're gonna win the game. But you're not really forcing anything yourself.
I get you. I know that I need to work on that. I just need to find ways to do that.
Yeah.
Like, not to fall back into my safe farm autopiloting. Just need to find ways to do that.
Yeah, so even like, for example, right here, it looks like basically your last 3 Omni Slashes have been Ravage follow-up, right? Somehow every time it's 2 guys stacked up in the Ravage. Now, only the problem with this one is like, it's 2 supports, right? So, for example, instead of, you even have the shard, right? Instead of Omni Slashing these guys, Mirana has like 0 impact anyway. Like, this guy pressed his ulti, after that it doesn't matter if he's dead or alive. So you could just right click the Shaker, right? Right click him 3-4 times and then spin, and he's gonna die, right? Absolutely no way that he gets out. And you save the Omni Slash cooldown, which is a really, really big deal, because now what happens, you don't save the cooldown. Okay, double kill, awesome. And now the 3 cores, you cannot threaten them because there's no Omni Slash. Like, they don't give a shit. So use Ravage, use Omni Slash, and yet you guys are forced to run away, right? And you don't push anything. How does that make sense when you're 10k ahead and you have like, you're 5k ahead of the next closest guy on net worth, right?
Yeah.
Also, now looking at the game, I don't think actually I'm not sure how necessary the Abyssal was, because it's still good. I mean, it's still good, right? Like, it gives you jump, it gives you pretty good solo kill potential, but at this point, like the void spirit is not really a problem, right? It's about the monkey and the bristle, and it's about man fighting them. And abyssal doesn't really help with the man fighting. That's why I'm saying like I'm not sure if it's the best choice. For example,
What would you go for?
yeah, I mean, actually the only
Ish?
options I see is like the butterfly could still be a legit option, or even a Skadi, right? Because both these guys rely pretty heavily on regen. So like between the lifesteal and the regen and stuff, so
That
Skadi
makes sense.
would also help
With
you.
the
And,
Eternal Shroud.
and Skadi will help make you hella tanky, right? So even smaller chance that you get chain stunned or whatever. And Skadi is really nice on Jug for an extra reason because you know you have the healing ward, which is percentage heal. So even if you have flat HP boost, it's very helpful. MKB versus the halberd. I don't think the halberd is enough evasion to worth it.
What? Why did he use his wards?
Did he, or was it just a shard? Oh no, he did. Yeah.
Oh, he did. Just I think for the Mirana.
Yeah, I just wanted. Probably didn't need them. You had to kill her, but oh well. Yeah. So now your team is fighting mid, and you're pushing bottom. So now this is actually the correct play, because now you're getting a free tower. All right, and now you decide.
Now I might try to connect with my team.
Okay,
Or
so
Spellboy.
first let's watch your players. This may be the last moment we see, and then we just do the live game, so we don't. Actually, how long does it take you to find the game? Maybe you can start.
5 minutes usually.
Yeah, if you want, you can start queuing now because I think we've seen about enough of the replay. We
Okay.
watched it for like 5 more minutes. Somebody's asking if spin shard works if you get disarmed before the spin.
Yes.
Yeah, I would imagine it works because it's not actually like a legit hit. But spin does not remove disarm though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't. But
BKB
you still
also-
hit.
Nothing removes the disarm, but yeah, it just works because it's like it doesn't count as a regular attack, I guess. It's probably like yeah, I don't know what to compare it to, but yeah, I would imagine it works. So
You can compare it to Ricky Tricks of the Trade.
yeah, that's a good
It
one. I guess.
works.
Even if you're disarmed, it's not a regular attack. Yeah.
Right.
So as you're hitting this, yeah, you should be looking at the fight. I mean, the moment like one guy's dead and you see 3, the only one you don't see is Monkey, and there's no way Monkey like insta kills you if you're not looking at your hero for a little bit. So nothing to be afraid of, right? Your camera should just be like this to see what's going on. So you see Bristle full HP. This guy's kind of low. Your Disruptor is dead. SF's thinking about going in, but not BKB. Right? The quicker you can click on everybody and find these things, the better. Voice Spirit, get this guy. You see Monkey also jumping with low HP. SF kind of walking around. Whatever your choices are, definitely not hitting this camp. That's like the worst choice by far. The point is, do you run here or do you just keep pushing? I think you can quite safely keep pushing. At least one more wave. Maybe hit the tower, and then if they all go missing, then you go back, right? Because there's still some chain stun potential. But for example, like here, you see the Shaker. Like, what's stopping you from just Abyssal Blading and like he's dead in 2 hits, right? Like, you have these wards, you gotta make use of them, right?
Same shit. Just cowardly gameplay.
Or this Mirana, right?
I went for the safest shit I could do, and that was the outpost.
Yeah. Look, Monkey actually dies top, right? Now's the time to gas. Like, they actually have no way of killing you without Monkey. You heal so much. You even have the Paladin Sword, right? So this combined with the Sange, like, you're healing so fucking much, even with just the healing word. And now you walk like, how does this guy just get the D ward, man? Like, no way. And Mirana like lost fucking 130 of HP to creeps. Still working on a 30-minute defusal first item. And you're just letting these guys do that.
Yeah, it looks bad.
Yeah, I would say this goes a little bit back to reactive. gameplay, right? Rather than you making the enemy react, or following some plan. Like, you should think, I am strong now, right? You have had the Abyssal for a while. Like, with these items, this is your time. Like, Omnislash, Abyssal ready. You're the strongest hero on the map. You gotta make shit happen, right? Force the enemies to react. And yes, you might make some mistakes. Like, maybe you fuck up the spellcasting or the targeting and you get like chain stun and die. Okay, it's gonna happen. But you're not gonna get better at that if you don't try it, right?
Exactly, yeah.
This fucking ward bugged out. It's okay. Again, Mirana's dead. This Bristle just walks into 4 heroes, and even though he's not tanky at all, he's 50 net worth. Like, you guys all run away from him. Why? Like, does this guy survive the Omnislash? No fucking way, man. 8 armor. He's dead.
He should be.
Yeah, but then why does he get to do this, right? Okay, you guys like Roche. Enemies scam this. Like, if anything, like now this fight is a lot riskier, right? Because first of all, they're 5 alive. They know where you are. You don't know where they are. It's like taking Mirana ult, right? You don't have the jump. Yeah, like, it's just riskier in so many ways. They could even try to steal the Aegis. Yeah, they steal the Roche last hit. You managed to get the Aegis, which is kind of lucky. But see, like, this fight is way riskier. Even if you win it, and it looks kind of easy, like there are a lot more things that could have gone wrong here. And even this monkey, like, I don't know, did he not BKB before the Ravage? Yeah, he gets Disruptor ulted, he gets Ravaged, and he doesn't pop BKB the whole time, right? If he did, it could have looked way worse for you. He even gets Requiemed. Like, let's replay this from the monkey perspective. You guys were so stacked up, and they had Vision in the pit with his ult. They had the perfect... Like, Shaker was out of position to follow up, unfortunately, but... Yeah, if this guy popped BKB, and just starts right-clicking the SF right now, like, that fight could look really bad for you guys. SF Abyssal's the Bristle back for some reason instead of the monkey. Yeah, just so many random things that happen here that could have gone a lot worse, right? Or what if they took the Aegis, right? That also could have easily happened.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
That's why it's important to judge not by what the outcome is, but like have these more specific markers, so to say, to judge what's going on. Because even though it looks good, it was very close to being bad, basically.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
You're queuing, by the way, right? So just let me know.
Yeah, I'm queuing, yeah. I'm queuing for 6 minutes already.
Okay. Here you get caught, so... Pretty... He's dead, so... I don't know, this guy put the snakes not hitting the melee Rex. Most of them. Here just once again got kinda cocky because you feel like you're ahead, but you know, actually this is a 3 versus 5 and you have everything on cooldown, right? The Omnislash most importantly, no healing ward, nothing. So you can see how they definitely have the damage to kill you in a second, right? If they execute it properly, or if you mess up like this. So pretty huge throw. 5k swing. Yeah, since the monkey is the big source of damage, most likely, I guess the butterfly is okay. yeah, it's mostly just him hitting you. It's a fine choice. Again, the other options would be Skadi, and if you wanted straight up damage, probably the best damage option would be Mjolnir. But I don't think you lack damage because you have also DSF. Your supports are doing a lot of damage too.
I think we were fine damage-wise.
But yeah, also Silver Edge would be a pretty decent option because you can basically get out of the... You can just walk out of the monkey ult with it, right? And it gives you comparable damage to the butterfly. It's like butterfly is 55 damage and attack speed, and Silver Edge is 40 damage, 45 attack speed. Right? It is a little bit less, but then you have the break effect, so when it comes to Bristleback, it's more damage essentially. So
I didn't feel that Bristle was a problem, to be honest. If he was, I'm pretty sure I would have gone for Silver Edge,
yeah.
but he was not a problem.
And now you get Penta Edge Sword as well. Okay, so now your damage is basically through the roof. Pretty predictable jump, yeah. Actually, yeah, someone said you can actually spin, hit the tower, and then also hit a hero in the meantime with the shard. And even here, you guys actually TP out without finishing the Rex. Like, I'm not sure why. Like, what is it that you're afraid of that you have to TP out here?
I don't know, my team left, my team made the call to leave because SF's dead and they bought back on Bristle, that's why they were calling to leave.
Okay, but what's stopping you from just farming these camps, getting the wave, maybe sneaking in and finishing the Rex? It's like literally 2 hits, right?
Actually, nothing's stopping me from that, but I just see the lane shoved in top and...
Okay, but your whole team's also TPing back, right? Again, it's just you have to kind of like, you know, drill it into your head. Using the TP...
the game right now.
Okay. Using the TP is a loss, right? You have to have a super good reason to TP.
Okay.
Are you on appear offline?
I do not appear offline.
Because it's... it says you're offline for me. Is it... Am I offline? No.
Let me check again. I'm going invisible and going online again. Do you see me now?
No. That's weird. What the fuck?
Someone didn't accept. That's why we're going to find another game.
I'm inviting to party. Let's see if that changes anything.
Oh yeah, let's try.
There was I think I had this bug before. There was some way to...
We're at least in a party now?
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna be able to spectate this way.
Oh shit.
Maybe, is it... Check the social tab. Maybe you have like anonymous mode or hide party status when not in an open party. Do you have any of those ticked?
Do not auto accept expose block party invites from... I will just...
Or maybe it
no,
was
I actually don't.
Maybe it was the Steam settings then. Let me check the Steam settings.
Anyone can see me. I mean, we're Steam friends. Usually everybody's able to spectate as long as they're friends with me.
Yeah, that's...
You need last pick Fred, someone's asking. I actually don't.
Alright, well, whatever. I'm gonna try restarting as well then. Oh, okay, wait, the button appeared now. I still see you as offline, but at least I am able to spectate, so... just Gaben things.
Enemy's turn.
Okay, are you spectating now?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. Okay.
Sky
So do you see
Ogre.
the? Ah, yeah, you see the draft. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, I hate playing against OD.
OD is annoying
Might
as
be an
fuck, yes. For Jugger.
offlane OD.
Yeah, especially laning against it is not fun.
So how do you approach his lane?
I mean, there's no way you want to get out of it as soon as possible. Okay, Tinker. Actually, Jug is one of the better heroes against Tinker, so that's nice. And a blind pick Storm against Tinker. That's pretty fortunate for you.
Absolutely.
So you'll definitely need a Manta against this guy.
Would you skip the Battlefury because of game pace and just go for maybe Maelstrom, Manta?
I mean, going Maelstrom or Battlefury is not necessarily about the game pace, but I don't think you need to do that this game. Like they don't actually have push, right? They also want to farm. Like who's their pushing hero? Like nobody. It's like Leicester,
Only Tinker.
No, but the
Tinker is not hitting towers, but he's clearing the waves clearly.
Yeah, but so no, you definitely just go standard. Battlefury. Yeah, actually could be a game for Swift Link, so I'll mention it at some point. It's quite nice on Jug. Yeah, let's think how to itemize. So I think, yeah, start off the Battlefury Manta as usual. You do have the jump from the Storm, which is nice.
I think Abyssal Blade is nice against
yeah, you also
Tinker and also Nikes.
Nice, yeah. OD, I mean against everybody except Ogre, I guess. And you do need to be tanky so you don't get bursted by the magic combos. So yeah, I guess standard like Fury, Manta, Abyssal, and then from there, the next item will be a bit, depends on how the game is going. Maybe even Axe could be nice. We'll see. You have a very strong lane though. Grim Jugger. Yeah, some mana for the rune is worth it. It's Sky OD. Yeah, we'll just itemize to go jungle ASAP, right? Which means basically rush power treads. And
no raid band?
No, fuck. The raid band is pointless. Like, armor is not gonna help you. The boots are definitely quite valuable because both those heroes are super fast, so without boots you have no chance of catching them. Yeah. OD's actually rushing Hammer, which is good for you. That means no wind lays for him. Yeah, just accept it's not gonna be the fastest start, but once you start, farming jungle, it doesn't matter. So you try to get fast boots. So when you have boots and like both of you are level 3, you should have pretty solid kill potential.
Jesus Christ. Oh, do you think I should buy a magic stick?
No, it's not gonna help you. Like I said, magic stick is for mana, not for HP. It's not gonna save you.
No. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, try at least to.
Can you try to pull a lot?
Yeah, you can play in the trees. Play in the trees. Like for example, you could be on the trees on the right, right now, close to the creeps. When there's a last hit, you jump out. You get the last hit. You walk back in. Right. Yeah, exactly like that. Okay, the wave is pushing now. He pulled, so you're gonna have some farm under the tower. Eat a tango again.
Oh, fuck.
Nice. You could eat the branch there. I mean, with the next tango, you should definitely eat the branch. It's your last tango anyway, so.
First blood.
Just keep in mind the when you go for your spin ankle soul combo, like you can OD can astral to save himself. So
And also save Scarab.
yeah. But on the other hand, he might use the astral, you know, to harass. So if he ever does that, then you know you can freely go on him. He doesn't have it skilled yet though. Like all these generally go orb aura at level 2. So yeah, your Grimstroke is stacking, which is nice. You can farm the stacks with your Blade Fury. Yeah, try to get the big neutral quickly before. Actually, they're not coming. Yeah, you're fine. Very nice. That's a pretty big swing, like towards recovering, where you get some extra neutral last hits and you deny your creeps. You can send the boots and some tango. I thought you sent them already, but. Alright, you're level 3. Okay, nice, use Astral. Grim is stacking again, I guess. Well, at least he's giving you soul XP, but... Again, hide behind the trees. That's not worth it. Definitely not worth it to spin.
Okay.
Like now you cannot do anything aggressive for 25 seconds. Just use the trees, they cannot hit you or cast on you. If you like find the nearest tree that you can be behind as close as possible to the creep wave, that's it. Yeah, and only walk out if you're going for a last hit.
Okay, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you cut the tree, that doesn't help you, right? Because then you cannot hide behind it. Okay, you can go now. They have Inkswell and Blade Fury, like ask the guy to...
I'm pretty low though.
Oh, you don't take damage if you're spinning. Astro is still cooldown for a little bit, but nah, he's not helping you. He's getting bounties, I guess. Yeah, just you could try to pull again. Just mess with the equilibrium. Nice, Grimstroke's getting the bounties. Yeah, he has more armor than you. It's pretty crazy, that hero. Oh, they killed the Sky. Yeah, I'll get the Gloves of Haste. Some more tangos. If he astros you again, definitely go for him. Yeah, there
Let's go now. He doesn't want to.
Hey, he's ready. Okay, nice. Sky is coming back though.
Tower.
That's fine. No, you did a lot of damage. This is good. You don't have to kill him necessarily. Just
try to
gave
pull
you a
again.
tango. Yeah, give you a tango. But you're missing last hits now. Like he zoned and the catapult just died. Like you could have got that last hit. Like the guy is fucking 10 HP.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The point of doing that was that you could get that free wave, but you missed it because you went to pull. So.
Would you spin this or?
Well, you're not gonna kill it, so no. It's stacked a bit too much. You need to hit like each of the big creeps 2-3 times. But next time you pull, and now Grim is pulling, so you cannot do it. Just farm another tower. It's all good. Just messing with you.
Motherfucker.
I guess you could spin the... After this wave you can spin the small camp. It's not really a stack, but... He has hammer now. He's also gonna hit 6. If he hits 6 he can kill you with Astro and ulti. So keep careful for that. Grimstroke's pulling again. Can get the treads and ask for the broom handle. Or maybe find a better item. Yeah, you gotta spin here. Okay, fine. Yeah, you cannot turn. No way. Okay, give you another tango.
Should I go jungle now?
Yeah, it looks like a good time to go jungle. It's 7 minutes plus the one lane. Tell him to take the lane.
Yeah, try. You can take the lane. Stack this once and don't take the lane.
Alright, have a nice shower,
Bring
Dave.
clarity as well. Oh come on, I don't have enough mana now.
Yeah. You need a couple clarities too. I actually clarityed you, that's nice. Okay, that's a pretty good drop. Tree. You have Omnislash if you intreds. You can maybe kill this guy.
But I have no mana for it.
Intreds, yeah, and now you do. And then go to Agi, yeah. Alright, cool, nice. Back to farming. Yeah, you still cannot go for that big stack. No, you cannot. Like, you're gonna
Can I
die.
try this?
You're gonna die, man, to the right clicks. You're 400 HP. And OD is right there. Okay, OD, okay, now you can. OD TP out. OD TP out. No. Oh, he cancelled. Never mind.
You did.
No, to farm that stack you need to be full HP and you need to have mana for the Battlefury and the Healing Ward.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Anyway, you could, okay, you can go for it now. He hammered it, so it's all low HP. You can just steal the last hits. Okay, used hammer. So now you can spin it and you're gonna get all the last hits. He helped you. I gotta tip him for that. Should have right in there with Agi Treads.
Oh shit! Ah yeah,
Might have
I'm
been a
always
kill.
using
Oh, well.
the strength threads to tank.
Yeah. Oh, well, not the biggest deal.
Tower is under
I
attack.
didn't get lucky with the crit sider, but yeah. Yeah, just start getting the Fury components. You can start with the most expensive one, I think it's the Claymore.
Middle tower is under attack.
Can't afford. Yep.
Yeah, you want 2 points in Healing Ward, then you can max the crit.
Okay.
Because like the 2 to 3% is the biggest difference, and it's gonna actually start healing you full. Yeah, I'd say you came out of that, like that was a super rough lane and you came out of it really well, like 1-0. And I mean, farm is not amazing, but it's not bad. All things considered.
So what? How is my farming pattern now? Do I farm these camps?
Yeah, you want to slowly, like, farm the one on the right now, on the right. Yeah, and then you might have time to stack the one on the left. Fuck bottom, like, it doesn't matter if your teammates are paying it. You don't want to go bottom. You want to slowly make your way to the triangle, right? On the left, left, the other way. We just said you don't want to go bottom, right? Why are you running there? You
Thought
I
you
think
want me to
you still
stack the
make it.
small camp.
No, I stack the camp on the left, the big one. Why would you stack the small one?
Your bottom tower is under
It's not worth. Okay, you got the stack. Yeah, you can spin it. And yeah, you want to slowly start farming the triangle. Unfortunately, your whole team is there. Actually, Bristle is farming it now for some reason. So I guess you wanna stick to this part until the triangle gets free and you wanna go there. Tell your team Bristle can go bottom or somebody else.
Bristle can go bottom. I don't want to go bot. Sorry.
Yeah, if you
Cannot lane against OD.
You can get the next.
your middle tower.
I'll wait. I'll wait a bit to get a clarity as well.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Grimstroke TP'd bottom. Willow TPing bottom. That now is a good time to go for the triangle.
Tower is under attack.
Maybe farm this big camp on the left first and then go. It's gonna spawn anyway in 5 seconds. So.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the courier anyway.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to cast it because you're magicking me? What the fuck?
I don't know. Usually he does.
Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, now you also want to start farming Ancients. Don't quite have the Battlefury yet, but right, you still have decent damage for it. You want to hit the big dragon first because it gives armor aura, so it makes the smaller ones tankier. Alright, then you want to look people gathering bottom. Time for you to pressure top. Alright. Tinker's also TPing bottom, which means you probably get some damage in even on this tower. Don't think you can kill the lifestealer with level 1 Omnislash, maybe with level 2 though, you can. I'll get the move speed.
Oh, sorry.
Since
I
you're
usually
playing-
always go for this one
Yeah,
and
that's
buy
fine.
the Windlace, by the way. Forgot that this game.
That's fine too. Cut the trees above the tower so you see teleports coming. Yeah,
That was the wrong one.
No, you need to cut 2 trees anyway, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Now you can just walk back to the Ancient. There's gonna be bounty runes soon.
Want me to farm this first?
Yeah, farm it, why not? Get the range creep so it's not scouting you.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Try to stack this.
Yeah, the big one, yeah, exactly. Oh shit, Windlace and backpack. You can replace also the... I mean, sell the Ring of Regen soon, I think, because get your Battlefury a bit quicker, it's worth it. And you're not definitely gonna need it once you have Battlefury, so... Once again, your team is diving bottom, you can expect a lot of people there, so you can head to top. OD should leave, or he's gonna pressure the tower. Okay. I mean, if he wastes his Astral, you can just fuck him up. Okay, Storm is coming. Oh, help him.
Oh shit, I'm not that
It's a
fast.
huge jump.
I'm not that fast.
Oh, you can spin him down probably. I got screen blocked. That's pretty lucky. Oh shit, care. Healing ward. You can stay as long as you have the healing ward in the trees next to you. Tinker is visible, only he can burst you, so... Man, mass multis, wow. Okay, fuck it. Whatever, just go back, I guess.
Okay.
Could be Sky coming from the right. Be ready with the spin. You need like, just get the Ancients and you have the Battlefury. ODTP top again. Your team is smoking top. Okay, action mid, so again you can pressure top. If OD uses Astral on the to farm, you can just fuck him up. You see everybody's mid.
The enemy's middle
Okay, Tinker's dead and the other 3 are mid, so it's only OD top. You can also try to fake out your ulti to bait his astral, right? Like, cancel it. Okay, he already astraled you. Oh, you gotta spin first. Okay, whatever, just farm. So at the end of the day, he's the one who has to run, right? That's what matters. He actually fucked up the timing, so you could have killed him, but you cannot. You couldn't know that, so don't want to risk it, obviously. So this is an example of those moments where it might look like you're getting less farm, but you're applying pressure, which is good. And now if you force some TPs, you're gonna buy yourself a lot of time. Yeah. Or you just get a free tower, which is also a pretty good outcome. And again, there's no cancels for the spin TP, so this is absolutely safe.
If I spin TP right now, where would I go?
No, don't do it. Like nobody came.
No,
yet.
I mean if in
if you
case
did,
they...
probably
Yeah.
tier 2 top, close to the ancients, right?
Okay.
Because you still want to be in this area, you're just using the TP to escape. Not like you actually need to go somewhere else.
What do I do now? Do I farm backwards?
No,
My
you can
triangle?
farm. You can farm there. Like, look, you have an aggressive ward again. Like, if you're under the ward, it's safe. If anybody comes alone, you just omni slash them. They're dead, right?
I mean, if it's not OD, yeah.
Well, yeah, unless OD. But see, you might even find a Tinker here if he's like blinking on these camps. Just the ward. Oh, what a nice drop. The ward just makes this, you know, very safe to do. Yeah, I would just chill under the ward now for a few seconds. Sky might come, Tinker might come, and the camps are respawning soon anyway, right? See, Sky. I think Sky is running into you. Just chill. Yeah. Oh, he's still mid. Yeah, just farm the camps. Let him come to you. You don't have to force anything, right? Just the fact that you have this ward means you can play here.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
What about top farm? Do I
Yeah, now
TP
you
it?
can swing back to top. No, don't TP. Just walk there.
Your top tower is under attack.
Okay, Dark will TP it.
Yeah, seems like I'm missing a lot.
No, you're not. I mean, now you can take the next wave also, because it's safe in a safe spot.
I'll cut this wave. Willow can take this one. No, I'm
Right.
cutting.
The point is, like, you want to look at the minimap and see where you have the ward. Like, that's a safe place for you to be. You can send out Yasha. With Yasha, Quicksilver, you have so much attack speed. Like, I think you kill anybody in Omnislash, even Lifestealer. Who's going Radiance, by the way, as a relic. Pretty interesting. Camps are spawning. Bounty runes. Also, Widow should take them. You can take another wave top. If a Tinker jumps in solo to defend, you can just Omnislash him.
It's not in my nature, but stupendous.
Alright. So yeah, you can farm the jungle now again, same place with the ward. Okay, OD called you. You can Omnislash him. The fuck? Alright, what was that? Int tread, so you can... Ah, you're fine actually. Just put a healing ward, so yeah. Okay, everybody's fighting top, run mid. Alright, you use Omnislash, so you don't want to be part of that fight anymore.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Tread's lifestealer is pretty strange, I'll agree. Especially against like Jug Prisma. But it is, I have to correct you there, it is Treads, it's not Threads,
Oh,
because that's very different.
Can I farm the triangle?
You could take one more wave, so there are 3 dead and 2 more top, right? Take one more wave and then go for the triangle, yeah. It's pointless to hit the tier 2 because you're not gonna get a lot of the damage in. But yeah, just taking that one wave though means the tier 2 will take some damage also. Yeah, farm the triangle, farm the ancients. Tread's Jug is definitely not Pepega because it actually boosts his farming a lot. Jug doesn't have innate attack speed spell the way Lifestealer does. Okay, now you can spin TP top. You don't want to fight here. See, this is the ideal TP, right? Because 4 heroes are busy chasing you. And now you're here, it's like the only one that can be here is Tinker, you don't care about. And actually you would have killed him if you had only Sash, right? But just need a healing ward, right? So you're healthy against the March. Well, it feels so much better. It's not really an argument for why it's better, bro. Like, it's not about feeling. And treads do make you farm faster. Like, that's just a fact, because it's more DPS. The phase are better for fighting, which can also be the right call sometimes, but not if you're rushing Battlefury.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Can I wait for the Tinker here, you think?
Yeah, you could. You need 1 creep for Omni Slash, or you could just try to get him. Actually, yeah, it's just close. You have to be careful walking into the marches like that, though. Yeah, now you're kind of in an awkward spot. Run to the left, I would say. Yeah. It's really easy math. Phase Boots gives you 18 damage, Agitreads gives you 10 damage and 35 attack speed. It's like almost double the DPS. We're talking, like, you realize you're farming with just the boots and without Battlefury also. So having treads means faster Battlefury too. And you don't one-shot the camps. I'm not sure how else to explain it to you, bro, but it's easy math. Treads, more DPS, faster farm. Phase Boots, more move speed, more armor, better for fighting.
Okay, they can see me here.
Careful, careful, yeah, this is, you don't want to, like, now it's bad. If they see you and all the enemy team is missing, just go back to the triangle or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, like, there's camp spawning anywhere.
Yeah, take the Ancients and go back to top. Phase are good, yeah, if you go for, like, let's say early fighting build, you go like Phase, Raid Band, Magic Wand, and then you go like Manta or Diffusal first, and you run around fighting, or Midas even, like with fighting while having Midas act or some shit like that. That's where Phase are decent, but if you're in these games, or you're just trying to farm as fast as possible, Treads Battlefury, there's no better build than that. Okay, but I cannot argue with your feeling. Like, for me, not only do I feel like I farm faster with treads, like the fucking math backs it up, right?
Okay. Still a fair trade.
Bounties are up soon. Since you saw how nice it was to have that ward to play around, right? You can actually buy a ward yourself if it's available and put it on the same spot. And yeah, you can pressure, like, Tinker's dead. So again, this OD, if he uses Astral, easy Omni Slash. Or Storm is coming, you could just right click him. Yeah, actually he did use Astral, yeah, but fuck, you guys don't have detection. Okay, Shadow Amulet, so that's the reason for you to carry Dust. You have an empty slot anyway. I would send out Dust plus the Hammer. Yeah, I don't know why the Storm keeps chasing you, farming the same spot as you, but whatever. Yeah, farm is pretty good. You're closing in on 10 creeps per minute. You're at 9 now, which is fine. You cannot Omni Slash him because he can infest.
Oh shit.
Just spin TP. Or... oh, he has Basher.
Yeah, the Basher.
Manta, keep running. Maybe ulti. Unfortunate. Yeah, at the very least you have to like spin the Ogre Stun, because, and then maybe keep running. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's also a decent game to get the shard after Basher again.
Oh yeah, will do. Let's go for
Some crazy fights going on mid.
Bash first.
Your middle tower
Card.
is under attack.
Bizzle.
Now it's also very crucial that you don't TP out as you respawn. It's very tempting and all, but just walk.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'll probably walk top.
You can use the
Are fortified.
Blade Fury as you walk out of Fountain. That way you get the 5% move speed from the amulet.
Your top tower is under attack.
Now Butterfly is pointless here because if he's dying to the magic damage of Sky and Tinker and OD. So Butterfly is a huge waste. And he has pretty solid attack speed already. They're all mid, they're running after the Bristle back, it looks like, so probably take a couple waves.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Why?
His job is not to kill the... Oh, Titan Sliver is probably a good idea. You need the magic resistance.
Radiant
I think it's gonna be more valuable than the healing boost.
Your bottom tower.
Not to mention status resist for the Astral. It's gonna make him fuck up his combo. Would be nice too. His job is not to kill the lifestealer. It's about killing the Tinker, killing the OD, killing the
I
Sky.
don't feel comfortable playing here because I cannot spin TP anymore. Oh shit.
I brought you
Why
that,
isn't
yeah.
this-
Well, you need the Basher, at least before going for a fight. You're quite strong now though with the
Your bottom tower.
level 20 talent, and you have Omnisash if you get the Basher too. Yeah, this fight looks bad though, because Bristleback is already dead, so... Yeah, you can...
And Storm isn't going in.
You can pressure bottom. They might look to Roche. The Roche is pretty bad though, so... Yeah, they're probably just hunting for more kills. Yeah. The thing is, if he goes for Lifestealer first, like, Lifestealer just gets Astraled, or Lifestealer can fist somebody, and boom, like, opportunity is gone. Okay, trying to bait here. So and there's bounty soon. Maybe send one illusion to their bounty also. Generally, when you do this, all you want to hit the range creep. Because it's, you know, dies the quickest to your illusion and it's gonna give you the most gold. Okay, you got Basher and Shard coming, you have to wait for that before doing anything. So, like,
Wait
take a
for
more
me, sorry guys.
defensive position. Alright, Storm is YOLO. Oh, Storm got the Tinker. Okay, you can try to follow up. Tinker is bloodstoning, but he's gonna die. Nice. That guy should die. I'll just careful for OD combo. Maybe you can Omnisash OD though if he fucks up. Not worth Omnisashing that guy, like it's a fucking
Okay.
over, don't do it. Yeah. Just maybe push bottom, maybe? Try to get the tier 2, like there's 3 dead, so... So ideally Omnisash, like number 1 target is Tinker obviously, then it's... Provided OD cannot save them, then it's OD, and then it's Lifestealer. You could cut the trees on the right for teleports. But yeah, I think you need like 1 or 2 more, but doesn't look like anybody's defending. OD and Lifestealer are mid. You could go high ground here, I think, like they're fighting mid and they're winning the fight, so Lifestealer managed to escape. You can hit it a little bit, you're not gonna get it, but maybe force out Glyph. Okay, just go back now. It's fine. You shouldn't use the spin like that, because
I used it for the move speed actually.
Okay, fair enough, but like let's say Sky was coming from behind, right? I mean, you have Manta, but yeah, it's Okay.
Still have 100
Keep,
left.
keep looking at mid. Like still OD's dead. You have numbers advantage. Storm is not there, but he's kind of close. Oh, you see the Tinker on the ward. Just try to only slash the Tinker. Like this is such a huge opening. Or if you can get both supports, you can try to just kill this guy. Oh, Tinker, oh my god! Nice, easy. Alright, this should be high ground. Kill that guy too. Alright, that went about as well as it could have, but see, the reason it went so well is because you're approaching from behind, which is nice. Yeah. Go bottom, high ground, bottom. Fuck the. No way you go for camps, bro, after wiping the enemy team.
Okay,
That deserves a report if you do that. Just send a courier to get your abyssal.
Radiant structures.
Fuck this OD, you can just pop healing ward. Nice, his BKB is forced. Your storm is gonna be like, oh, why didn't you help? But it's retarded to chase him, just hit buildings.
Oh, this is not. He's not saying anything.
Yeah, melee Rex first when you're in such a good spot. Ranged, like you only hit the range first if you think you're not gonna be able to get the melee. But if you're gonna get both, then always get the melee first. Okay, you go straight for the tier 2 mid now. They're still dead. Now OD's dead for 40, so no reason to, you know, release the pressure. And I would say go for... Yeah, you're pretty far ahead. You can just get Swift Blink now. It's gonna allow you to jump the Tinker very easily if he's ever out of position. So Blink into Swift Blink. Maybe it sounds obvious, but I've seen people go like fucking Eagle Song into Swift Blink, which is retarded. Like,
No, I wouldn't do that.
yeah, you get the tier 2 top, and then Roche, and then like finish all the rest of the game pretty much.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Stop a wall. Please wait. There you go.
You see all the enemies, they're definitely not contesting.
Storm, you take it, right? Right.
Is people gore? I mean, not gonna comment there. Tinker. Okay, these guys also.
Okay, let's go.
It doesn't matter there, but generally I would advise like to ignore the lifestealer and go for the Tinker if he's caught, because like lifestealer is not getting out anyway, right? It's like, but if the Tinker
after using Infest, you're right. Get out.
No, I mean, what I mean is like you might get unlucky. Tinker gets rearmed, blinks out, and then he's back with full HP. Like that could lose you the fight. So if you get a chance to kill Tinker, always go for Tinker, right? Like
Okay.
heroes like that basically, or like the same with like if Storm was on the enemy team, you always want to kill the Storm first, obviously.
The enemy's
Now look, I could see some reason to get Eagle Song first, but especially in this case, like when the reason to get it is for the mobility, you want to buy the mobility first, right? Like, doesn't need Eagle Song to kill Tinker, he needs the reach.
Alright. Felt good
Alright.
for having such a bad start.
Easy game, right? Yeah, the lane was rough, but ended up not mattering.
Honestly, that was probably the roughest lane I've played in a while.
I mean, it's
Didn't have such a bad landing stage in quite a while, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get, the matchups don't really get harder than that, right? It's like two heroes, both with 325 base move speed, with insane harass, like magical and pure damage, right? Which you're weak against because you only have high armor. Cannot deal with the harass. You cannot reach them to be aggressive because they're like high range, and they even have a save for your combo, right? So it's like, and considering how bad the lane stage was, like, yes, you were behind, like at about 10 minutes, but then you just focused on the farm and recovered very quickly, and actually ended up top net worth in the end.
It's still not too bad of a Manta style timing. Pre 24. Just a bit.
Yeah, 23.
Abyssal timing was pretty bad though. It's 33 minutes.
Yeah. No, but I mean, to be fair, also you had pretty greedy cores, right? Like Storm and Bristle on the team, so...
Yeah. That's actually true.
Yeah.
Storm farmed pretty much triangle.
We did play a charity
That cost
tournament.
me a little.
And a 2v2 tournament, yeah.
Right, so
Yeah, so...
bottom line, what do I need to do? Be more aggressive.
What did you
Play
notice
less
this
power
game,
through.
right? Like, yeah.
It paid off being aware of when I can push or not. So I was always in position
Yes.
to get it done.
That was that one time they killed you, but that was like a small thing. And it's only one death, considering, you know, bad laning stage, being behind, etc. I think it's super solid. And considering you were actually more aggressive, right? You basically played on the enemy half of the map as much as you could. And also that fight where you got a triple kill and basically won the game, right? Like, that's a big part of playing aggressive. I think the thing to realize here is like, the entire game you're trying to play this way, right? And you're forcing these situations, and it only needs to work once, right? It might feel like half the time nothing happens because it's like, okay, you play aggressive, they come, you TP out, right? But like, that might happen 5 times, and then just one time, like, that fight happens, or you come from behind, you kill this guy, then you kill the Tinker, and then you kill the Lifestealer just because you're in an aggressive spot, and you just win the game from that, right? It only needs to work once, basically. So
Yeah, it actually only worked once. That was the triple kill, and then from then on, game was won.
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it only needs to work once, and in the other times, yes, it might feel like it didn't work, but at the same time, like, nothing bad happened, right? Your team was feeding fights, but you were pressuring. So
Yeah, the only bad shit happening was when I thought I could spin TP out and he had a basher.
yeah, which
That
okay,
was-
I mean,
that was
it happens,
right,
right?
for
Like,
sure.
it's
Yeah, sure.
it's, yes, it is avoidable, of course, but I don't think that's something you should feel bad about, right? Like, to be fair, I don't think, like, that's not a very common build. Treads Radiance into Basher, right? Like, who the fuck?
Yeah, it was awkward.
It was weird, and he lost because of it in the end. So, yeah.
Didn't even have a Manta.
Yeah, and yeah. So the big thing is like that TP bottom where there were 4 heroes hitting you as you're TPing out. Like, that's like in the replay. Like, I kept saying like, "Oh, this is a bad TP. That's a bad TP." If you're wondering, okay, what is a good TP then? Well, that TP was like pretty much the best possible teleport, right? Doesn't get better than that. The whole enemy team hitting you, and you're just,
pretty much everybody there except for Tinker.
yeah. Like, that's maximum value you're getting out of your 90 gold and 80 seconds cooldown, which is a big deal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other thing, yeah, definitely not. You were tempted again to Omnislash for that support ogre,
Yeah, I was tempted. You're right.
but
I almost did it.
it's basically like ogre living and you having Omnislash ready is a better situation than ogre dying and you not having Omnislash ready, right?
So I generally do not Omnislash for a position 5.
I mean, yes, safe to say, especially in a game like this. Right? Only time I could say maybe you could do it is if it's like super late into the game, ogre has no buyback, and also you have, let's say, I mean, most of the time you don't gonna need to do it at that point, but you have some other ways to kill, let's say, a core if you find it. Because the point is, remember when you went top and like Tinker was just chilling there in the trees with half HP, right?
Yeah.
If you had Omnisage there, he's dead, right? That's why. Obviously, it was a good Omnisage before that. My point is like whether you have the Omnisage ready or not is a very very big deal because it means like, you know, a solo core cannot just, you know, come and chase you away because you have that solo
Gotcha,
potential.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the threat of having Omnislash is also a factor, I guess.
Yeah, like you saw the OD, he wastes his Astro, boom, he's dead. Alright. Tinker blinks wrong one time, boom, he's dead.
Yeah.
It was also
I mean-
interesting that he went for Bloodstone, this Tinker. I would have imagined him getting Ghost because the Ghost Scepter actually helps him against Storm too. But yeah, interesting. Oh well. Alright, GG. Well,
Alright, then I think we're done, right?
yeah. We're,
It's 2 hours 15 now. Well done. Thanks a lot. I
You're
will try
welcome.
to implement being more aggressive and also
Mhm.
saving the TPs.
yeah,
Definitely. That's a big issue. When
Sure.
I blindly TP just because I see a wave pushing in my tower.
Yeah, you actually wanted to TP. At one point, you were like at their top, at the enemy outpost, right? And you wanted to TP to your top tier 1.
Yeah, but I didn't.
That's like 10 seconds walking, man. Yeah, but you should not even consider that. Like, that's fucking 10 seconds walking. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm so tempted when I see the wave pushing into the tower. I'm like, oh no, gonna miss all those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll try to do that. Alright then.
Alright. Okay, well, GG.
Thanks a lot again and GG.
Good luck in the
And
games.
see you next time.
Yeah. See you next time, man. Have a good one. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.